Listen, let's talk about the Subathon timer. All right, gentlemen? So if you guys remember when you guys approved my PTO, and just stick with me here because I promise you I'm not trying to, I'm actually excited to finish the Subathon. But I didn't plan on starting my stream up until Thursday on the 21st, whatever day that is, when Rank Play drops. And so my wife is actually going to Houston for one of her best friend's baby showers. She's actually hosting it, and she's bringing Gracie with her, okay? She leaves Friday. I am going to start the Subathon hours back up. We're going to get the air mattress blown back up, and you guys are going to blow my back out again on Thursday, okay? And so it just syncs up perfectly with my wife going out of town, and I think that's a fair compromise. Now, obviously, even though you guys approved my PTO, nobody told you that I'd be coming back on Monday to start the stream back up. We feel very refreshed. It was exactly what I needed. I got to play some golf, got to spend some time with my wife and daughter. I really appreciate you guys letting me kind of skate out of there a little bit early. You know, I really want to get, oh man, an ad just started. Jesus. I'm actually just thankful to see ads running because I got a lot to catch you guys up on. The end of the Subathon, or the pause, the timeout in the Subathon, was honestly pretty frustrating. Just because I'm sure you guys have seen all this adpocalypse stuff flying around on social media. There's a lot of drama going on that's been reflecting in people's dashboards, the money that they're making. Now, listen, bro, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I don't really, if you guys watch me consistently, I don't think I really need to explain myself, just because I feel like we've built a pretty tight-knit community. You guys have been with, or a community. You guys have been with me for a while, man. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. The last 30 days, because of the Subathon and the dark matter grind, financially have been very good to me. You guys saw the leaked dashboard. That was not on purpose. You know, it seems like the only way that I ever get posted a live stream fail is when it's something negative, which I understand. I think that's kind of what the subreddit is for. But I did not intentionally leak my dashboard to you guys. And I would take a polygraph. I would swear on everything that I don't flex income. I don't flex cash. I think in like 13, 14, 15 years of streaming, there's only been a handful of times where we wanted to put somebody in their place in game and we're talking shit. Even when I'm talking shit to people, I don't talk about money, right? So having the dashboard leak was pretty frustrating, just because right when my earnings leaked, then this entire situation with the adpocalypse popped up, right? The reason why I had my dashboard up on my computer is because we were breaking record viewership that I've ever had on this channel. I think it was the excitement of the Subathon. We had the LA Thieves boys playing in tournaments. The viewership was unbelievable. And normally when I check my dashboard, it'll show how much money I'm making from ads. And since the viewership was so high, I was seeing money that I've never even seen before on this channel. It was honestly incredible. And that got people pretty riled up, just because I think a lot of people believe that streamers shouldn't make as much money as they do. And that's an entire different conversation. I think I can actually have a pretty fair assessment on the way that people feel. Obviously, I've been in the content game for a long time, so my perspective has certainly shifted a lot. But I just want you guys to know whether it's important to you or not. I don't think it really matters for you guys, and shouldn't matter. And I probably shouldn't have to explain myself, but this is the best my Twitch revenue has ever looked. You know, this is like an anomaly in the money that I make, and I've only been back on Twitch for about 10 months. You know, I haven't streamed or made any money from content over the last 8 years while working at 100 Thieves. I had an agreement with our board that any revenue that I was making would go back directly to the company, and then I would just pay a set salary. I've mentioned that a few times on stream before, but I've never really gotten into it. That's another conversation for another time. But the reason why I started tweaking after the revenue leaked, it's because I had my dashboard up on my computer and I was taking a screenshot to send to Twitch because I was kind of freaking out about why the ads weren't running on my channel anymore. I went from making a couple $1,000s a day down to $100 from ads. And I've seen these videos already on Twitter. I've seen it on Twitch. I've seen it on YouTube. I've seen it on Reddit. I'm not sitting here trying to complain to you, gentlemen, why I'm, I'm upset that I'm not making the money from ads that I was making for pretty much the entirety of the subathon. I'm only telling you that's why the screenshot and that's why my dashboard was up, because I was firing off an email, because for me, I was kind of freaking out. Like, I do treat this as a business. I am taking care of the family. My wife is not working anymore, so I got to stay on top of it. But Twitch was super helpful in explaining why everything transpired the way that I did, or the way that it did. They, on the 31st, they added these new content labels for advertisers so that they can have more control over where their ads are sent. And I think because I streamed the debate and was talking politics on stream, that is what sent me into the apocalyptic adpocalypse situation. I think we've got it all squared away now, and hopefully everything stabilizes and gets back to normal. I appreciate you guys with your patience. I appreciate you guys understanding. I really don't like to talk about money too much, and it's never something that I gloat about, and I think you guys probably know that and understand that. I'm not really sure if I necessarily had a point that I was trying to make. It was more so something that was on my mind and just want to talk with you guys through, just because I'm pretty much an open book on this channel, and I think it might be helpful for a lot of you guys to hear. But yeah, the money has been great. After sitting here for 8 years building 100 Thieves up and feeling like, oh fuck, I kind of missed the boat on streaming being taken to a whole new level, and people making more money than I've ever seen from streaming or content. I'm like, shit, maybe I didn't time this out well. And now that we've got Gracie and had a baby, obviously I'm doing pretty well for myself, but that's not going to last you a lifetime. And so I have to take it serious. And so the subathon was really, really good to me. Twitch has been really, really good to me. I love streaming, and I'm grateful that I can make the money that I make from doing what I love every day. And I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate that. I tried to explain that as best as I could throughout the subathon as these numbers kept going up and the sub count kept breaking records. So I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here. I just want you guys to know I really fuck with y'all, and I do feel blessed to be able to make the income that I do make from streaming, and I'm hoping I can keep it going. I think if any one of you were in my shoes, you probably wouldn't want to stop either. Never going to complain about making money just from playing video games and making dumbass jokes about cocks and stuff. So I appreciate y'all. They were burning people at the stake once they found out, how much people were making off of ads on here. But I'm like, you know what? I don't know why this is so controversial. It's obviously my fault for leaking my dashboard, which was a complete accident. But I'm like, man, it's not like people can't do the math. It's not like people can't see the number. I mean, obviously you don't know how much we're making from ads, but you see the sub count. If people actually cared enough to look and just think about it, it's like, okay, this person, they've got 15,000 subs. They're doing pretty well for themselves. This guy's got 8,000 subs, still making a pretty nice paycheck. And even the world of content in general, it's like they have a Forbes list every single year for how much the top YouTubers are making. You've got countless YouTubers and streamers that for the last decade have been making life-changing generational wealth from these websites like Twitch and YouTube. So I was surprised that people still get pretty upset about the idea of streamers and content creators making money. And so I'm over here thinking the worst. My ads got removed. I wasn't making money from ads anymore. I'm like, dude, my dashboard could not have leaked at a worse time, because now I've got all these people that don't watch my stream all of a sudden thinking that I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. I just got here, bro. I literally just got here. 10 months ago, I started streaming again, and we finally started making some great income. And then all of a sudden my ads get removed. I'm like, dude, this is the worst possible timing for any of this to happen, because I can't come sit here and talk to my channel about ads being removed because I'm going to just sound like a huge, massive piece of shit. I'm like, dude, this isn't normal. I just got here. And I stream and talk about politics one day out of the year. Literally talked about politics, streamed the debate, or stream the the polls in the election on the day of the election. I'm like, bro, the one time I do this, all of a sudden Twitch, for the last 15 years, they got this brand new policy about politics. I'm like, dude, holy shit, this couldn't be worse timing. But hey, man, when things go well, you got to take the good with the bad, and I think we should be A-okay now. Let's get it.